This is Dominus Nisia with Bismi. I am here for the next wonderful miracle that happened really in the same time as as we are here in this millennium. So this is from Japan, and this happened in 1973. So if you are around 50 plus age, your year of birth is the year that almost like 1970s is the year this miracle happened, and I really would love to share this miracle from Japan. I know that we were having lots of miracles from different places, like from Europe, like Italy, Spain, all this Mexico, all those places, and even from India, but I don't think that I shared any miracles from Japan, and I love to share the story. I may need to look at a couple of lines that happened in this incident. But the name of this person who got this apparition is Akita from Japan. She was a nun in Japan, and it's called the Handmaiden of Eucharist. So she was a deaf nun. So I'm not sure whether they will take the deaf people into this monastery, but she was deaf. And then, as usual, she was praying in the adoration chapel, because she can't really hear anything, but her real days are committed to the prayer. So anyway, she was praying in this adoration chapel, and there was a small Mother Mary statue over the wooden statue was there. Okay, do you want to do the date and the year of this thing? Yes, 1973, June 12. So I think it's almost good days and times of that millennium babies born. Okay, so she was repeatedly hearing the guardian angels talking to her. I know I told that she was deaf, but when she was praying on this day, she could hear the guardian angel was talking to her. And then she felt like, wow, that's really good. I just wanna tell you what she heard first. The guardian angel told, a person covered with shining whiteness like snow. So that's what she heard. And then she was around 42 years old at that time. 42 years old, a nun who was born deaf, and she was hearing this from her guardian angel. So there's a question, how come you know that it's guardian angel? So the story is like, she was having that great communication, and then the prayer life, and then, yeah, that was her guardian angel. And what happened? So she couldn't understand anything, because after that prayer, she couldn't hear anything. That means she was deaf, but she heard that while she was having this prayer on 12th of June. But what happened on June 28th? A small wound appeared on her arm, and then it was bleeding. And all of a sudden, no one knows what happened to her, but this one is actually having that bleeding and that severe pain on her arm. Anyway, that bleeding couldn't stop, like it was not stopping. Another day, July 6th, so it was on 28th, she had this wound, and July 6th, she was praying. What happened? The guardian angel appeared to him and told her, the wounds of Mary are much deeper and more sorrowful than yours. That's what guardian angel told. I feel like that maybe, like, that will come up in your personal prayer. If you have consistent personal prayer, you could feel many different things that people or different things coming, and God is talking to you. I experienced that. So I clearly feel that guardian angel was with her. Then she was in that chapel, and she approached this little small wooden Mother Mary statue, because our guardian angel told that your bleeding is nothing that compared to Mother Mary's wound. And that was saying it's only 27.5 inches of is the total length of that this statue, and it actually carved by a Buddhist sculpture. So it's not like, anything specific, but it's an old small statue. Suddenly, she could feel a bright light on that statue and a voice she heard from the statue. A voice of indescribable beauty of that statue. Actually, that's what she was hearing. So I need to remind you that she is a deaf person. She can't hear, but she is hearing something saying that my daughter. So that's what she heard and looking at that statue. And then she heard that her deafness will be healed, her bleeding will stop, but you need to do one thing. You need to pray for the whole human world, because everyone is going through the hard, sinful time. You need to pray for human world. This is what she is hearing. So that's what the miracle. She was a deaf person, and then she was really hearing this, and he heard a prayer that she needs to recite. I'm gonna read that prayer for you. In front of the Eucharist, the prayer, this is the prayer that she needs to do. Oh Jesus, truly present in the host and offered in the sacrifice at each moment on all altars on the earth. Pray for us. So that is the prayer that she got from Mother Mary, and it's saying that the word truly added to the prayer the instructions from Mother Mary again, because when she heard the prayer and recited first, it was not like truly present, and Mother Mary added that you need to add Jesus truly present in the host and in the altar of all the world where we having the mass. The next morning, the blood discovered on this statue, and then when they checked the blood, that blood was the same blood type as of this nun, but interestingly, her wound disappeared, and everyone started to pray. And Mother Mary appeared to her again on the anniversary of the Mother Mary's apparition in Fatima, and then told her, how to pray for the mankind. Otherwise, there is a big issue, like a big calamity is going to happen. And she gave another message: pray very much, pray the prayers of Rosary. I alone am still able to save the world and calamities. Those who place their confidence in me will be saved. So that was the message from Mother Mary that she got again on October 13th. And what happened again on January 4th, 1979, this statue, the wooden statue, started to weep for 101 days. And then again in 1981, she got another message from this statue: the importance of 101 days. That first one is representing the first woman, Eve, and the last one representing Mother Mary, and 0 represents Jesus. And they say that you can come closer to Jesus through Mary, and all the sins that we got in this world can be wiped off through the prayers. And this one was officially announced in that area through the different investigations. And sister, this nun, permanently rescued, permanently became a person that can hear everything. Until that time, she was not having, the capacity to hear outside the church or everyone. But in 1982, May 30th, sister actually was permanently cured of her deafness. And in 1984, Bishop John of the Diocese of Niigata authorized the veneration of Holy Mother of Akita. So this happened in the place Akita. So they started to venerate in 1984 onwards, and they agreed and confirmed that the sister, her name is Sister Agnes, is not having any hallucination. It was the real happening and about the deafness and the wound. So that's the miracle from Japan, and I hope that you will be realizing the power of intercession to other people, and then how that will help many people in this world. So if you are hearing me, this is a call for you to pray for your loved ones. Pray for the people that need prayers. There are many millions of people are in the hospitals, are looking for different things, to get a job, to get their court cases to be heard, to get freedom from their toxic relationship, to get the freedom from all the calamities, all the people who suffering the war, and all the people are in the prisons. They all looking forward to peace. So our job is to pray, intercede for all these people, all the humankind of this, like in a special day of, we are looking forward to Good Friday and Easter. Our job is to intercede for this the whole human world suffering in and around us. So I invite everyone, I encourage everyone, spread the word of love and intercede for other people. This is Bismi, spreading love, joy, and peace from Melbourne.